You know, episode 74 is coming out tomorrow, so it should be at the end of May. At least, that's what Dafuk said, but still don't forget that animations alone are not so easy to create. And besides, nothing in our life is 100% downloadable. Remember my previous video where we talked about leak? Well, everything I said there all came true down to the last detail. Watch this segment to understand.
And the third option, Dafuk just kept the intrigue. And perhaps in a few days there will be another black square, but already changed, so we can then use the editor to see what it shows.
As I said, Dafuk yesterday replaced this black background with another one. And now if you turn the image settings to maximum a few times, you will notice some red eyes. I think it's clear to everyone by now, since only one race has red eyes, and that's the Astro Toilets. But that's not all. In this short time happened something else. We got a troll leak in the video, and in this video we will try to understand what Dafuk wanted to convey to us with this animation. We will find out who belonged to these eyes, and also whether Dafuk is creating a secret series about Skibidi Toilet with the Multiverse. Well, and most interestingly, we will do analysis of a small fragment from the 74th episode. This and much more in this video, so you should watch the video from beginning to end so that you do not miss all the details. And if you have already put a like, then we will proceed to the video. First of all, we need to understand where this troll leak came from. This leak was sent by Dafuk to YouTuber Elite Cameraman, and the latter in turn sent to streamer Steak. So there's no need to doubt the authenticity of the leak. The leak is only 8 seconds long, but it has a lot of secret moments in it. The leak starts when G-Man turns and looks back while saying some phrase. And that's when the dream starts at a temperature of 37. The art house begins, and G-Man speaks in TV Man Titan's voice, but not in a reverb, but in a normal way. He says, "God shining me," which can be translated many ways, but I think that's the real translation. Yeah, I'm shocked too. But then the art house continues, and a new character appears behind G-Man. Before the appearance of this Titan egg, we can hear the timer sounds, and it has nothing to do with leak, as the streamer set the timer for a few minutes before showing this video. And then there is a big chicken egg, but this time with the face of the Joker from Christopher Nolan's movie, The Dark Knight. And then this egg has another egg. In general, it's so absurd that I don't even know how to comment on it already. The location is reminiscent of episode 73. Even the time of day is the same as in episode 73. But that's usually what happens during troll leaks. Dafuk leaves everything as it is and only adds a bit of detail. You probably noticed what I said, Titan egg. I'll explain why I think so in a moment. Dafuk last mentioned eggs in his interview, when he was asked what would be in episode 100, and he responded by sending an egg with his hair and headphones. Also, when Dafuk was asked which Titan would die, he again sent this picture and said that character would die. But that's not really what I wanted to tell you. This probably nobody noticed this, but Dafuk basically already has a second Skibidi Toilet series where everything takes place in a parallel universe, which is the Multiverse. At the moment of the new characters here, I can only emphasize two races. The first race is the microwaves, and they are here instead of the cameramen, because they are the very first race of agents in this universe. The eggs are the new agents, and they're here instead of the speaker men, because they came after the microwave men. Eggs we noticed several times, and the first time it was in this leak. He was very small. Then the same agent we noticed while the streamer Creek was watching a troll leak from Dafuk. Also in this universe, we saw a Titan egg today. It's the size of G-Man, and it can reproduce. I don't think the clown smile has anything to do with anything, and Dafuk just drew that face. Yes, maybe it's the same egg and it's somehow improving and getting bigger, but if you have any theories about it, feel free to share them in the comments. Alright, let's move away from this art house. By the way, if you're interested in this theory about the new Dafuk universe, let's get 250 likes under this video, and I'll make a full video about it and try to find more information about this theory. In the meantime, we're going to try to figure out what was or who was depicted in this leak footage. Like I said in the video, Dafuk changed this black background to a different one because, as you remember, the old image had a different title, and if you download this image, the title is completely different. So who do those red eyes belong to? It's no secret that only Astro Toilets have red eyes, and it turns out that these eyes can only belong to Astro Toilets. For some reason, I think this leak is an Astro UFO. After all, when he called the Astro Scorpion to him, he gave the task to destroy G-Man, and since the task was correct, the Astro UFO will deal with it himself and take everything into his own hands. But also, we have to forget that there are so many Astro toilets, and maybe this is a brand new Astro toilet. Well, in episode 74, we'll find out exactly who was pictured in that black background. Well, now let's do a little analysis of episode 74. As you already know, Defuk released a teaser for episode 74 today. This was the first time that Defuk publishes the shorts video first, and then the rest. Let's go. Here we immediately notice the old Skibidi Toilets, namely the big DJ. As we can see, it's been fixed. And we've got Michael Jackson's Skibidi, the hybrid from the first part of episode 73. We also notice here the hybrid toilet Skibidi from episode 66. And as we can see, these two hybrids know each other. And then the wounded Jimin appears. And here we can notice the same leak shot that Defuk showed us a few days ago. If you look closely, you can see that G-Man's core is no longer on fire. If you have any theories on this, then post in the comments. Next, G-Man gives an assignment to his subordinates and himself goes to some hideout. Unfortunately, the cameraman reveals his location and the hybrid toilets start hunting him. Our cameraman tries to escape from these toilets, but unfortunately, the very same hybrid toilet from episode 66 gets in his way. Unfortunately, our cameraman dies, and at the end, you can spot an audio reference to the FNAF game. There's a new episode coming out tomorrow, and it will be 6 minutes long. Such a long episode length is not easy to create, moreover, when you work on animation alone without a team. So don't be surprised if a new episode is not released on time. You must realize that it is very difficult, but Defuk told me that as soon as the episode is ready, he immediately publishes it on the channel, without waiting for a convenient time for the audience. So Defuk is doing his best to get the episode out much faster. Well, in front of you appeared my other analysis. You can look at, will be very grateful. Well, with you was as always Razmeek, and we will meet in the next videos. Good luck and goodbye.